Hi guys, Battle Group Gamer here, coming at you with another broadside of naval action, and today we're playing Cold Waters. We are still continuing our North Atlantic 1968 campaign, where at the end of last episode we were still in our favorite invasion interception spot, waiting on the task force after dealing with two patrols that came our way when we were spotted by a satellite. We just didn't have enough time left to take on that invasion. So that's what we're doing in this episode. Huzzah! And that's going to be them. Clear light air. So we are looking at probably, I'm going to guess 77 decibels. Strong surface duct, so we will be able to hear them from a very good distance out, and a strong thermal layer at 216 feet, which means we've got something substantial to hide under. So we're going to, close to 25,000 yards.
On sonar, new contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
77. And what do we have?
Sonar, new contact bearing 080. Designated Sierra 2. Con sonar, new contact.
Does not appear to
0,
be
9,
any.
4. Designated Sierra 3.
Oh.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as capital ship.
And I forgot to load up Mark 16s.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 082. Designated Sierra 5.
Another Sverdlov.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as capital ship.
And that looks like a Riga. A.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
I'm gonna guess this is a merchant of some sort. Komsomol.
Con sonar Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
And is that an Mguima? Hey,
Con
I'm getting
sonar
good at this.
Sierra 5 is classified as merchant.
And only 5 ships total.
Raise the ESM mast. Lower the ESM mast.
Yep, I'm not leaving that up. Let's see, there's
Con sonar, new
probably
contact
helicopters.
bearing 086. Designated Sierra 6.
And Sierra 6 is another Mguima.
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as merchant.
It seems to be a pretty high priority invasion, what with a Moskva and a Sverdlov.
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Well, that's good. Is that the Riga or the Moskva? That was the Moskva. Can't hear me yet. It's doubly sure for the Riga. Let's get down to 150 feet, and we'll go 10 knots. As this group appears to be heading southwest or south-southwest. I think.
Come left to 149 helm I.
That Moskva's pretty close.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Alright, we're still okay for now.
10 knots.
And of course, the higher speed
torpedo
will
room, tube
make it
3 ready.
a little harder to get a fast solution
Steady course.
confidence. Now, to launch these Mark 16s, I'll have to be above 180 feet. But with the Moskva around, I have to be careful with helicopters, so I can't be too shallow. Well, we are set up on a nice intercept course. That towed array will be picking me up first on the Moskva. And a Sierra 7.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
What are you? Are you another Mguima? Kinda looks like it.
Con sonar, Sierra 7 is classified as merchant.
Second there, I thought that was another submarine.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Hopefully that
Maneuvering.
Mark
Make
16
turns
loads
for
fast.
10 knots.
I should be slowing down here. But I'd like to get a little closer. If I go under the layer, I'm not going to be able to hear them anymore. Of course, I could go down to 200 feet and get ready to go under the layer.
0 feet, dive by.
I think I'll go silent whenever this torpedo finishes loading. Because, well, I can go a little bit longer. I mean, a duct works both ways. They'll hear me a lot sooner than they would under normal circumstances.
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive by.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Alright, how much more time will this buy us? A lot more.
Come left to 091 helm eye.
Of course, everybody is still way too far away for me to make any sort of attack. There's got to be more things I'm not hearing. Four merchants and only 3 escorts, and they're all on the same side? A little curious there. They're traveling at 8 knots. If I can manage to get into everybody's baffles, that might play out nicely. We'll go ahead and accelerate time.
Helm, steady course. Con sonar, new contact bearing 118, designated Sierra 8.
What are you? I'm going to start with submarine, because that would just be perfect, wouldn't it? A
Sonar,
Victor.
Sierra 8 is classified as submerged submarine.
Nope. Nobody's able to hear me yet. There has to be more than just the Riga and the Victor guarding this. I mean, I guess the Moskva is, but shit, that Sverdlov ain't doing anything. Nothing at all. Now, with this Moskva turning away, that could be some good news for me. But with the Riga turning towards
Come
me,
right
it
to
might not.
112, helm aye.
Really could have used a storm or something.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, I've got to get under the layer. Well, no, I can afford not to.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 8, last bearing 149. Contact faded.
Well, considering I can't hear anything else, yeah, and I need to get down. Is it 213? 216.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra 8, bearing 158.
Alright, so we are in the shadow zone of the thermal layer. The strong thermal layer at that, so we should be able to get a little closer. A lot closer. These were all, like, pretty much opposite, positive versions of these numbers. But I can't fire the Mark 16. Not at this depth.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let's, wait for this task force to sail by me and I can sneak in from behind. That seems like it's going to be the best option for me. Man, they are close. Moskva has jumped up to 15 knots, but it may have been to take the turn that they're making. Let's go backwards.
Back emergency. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
So we are close enough to hear everything.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
If I pop above this layer, it's going to ruin my surprise. But those targets are right there.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
And there's a helicopter. And look at all that. If only this layer was at like 150 feet, I wouldn't even be in the kind of predicament that I am. I mean, the convoy is traveling at 8 knots. And hello, baffles?
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We'll let that MOSFET do that.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Come right to 188. Helm aye. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 8. Last bearing 214. Contact faded. Con helm. Steady course.
Well, we're definitely in the Moskva's baffles now.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Are we going to be able to keep hearing our targets at this speed?
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 219. Contact faded. Come right to 218. Helm aye.
Well, shit.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 217.
Well,
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 217. Contact faded.
Make depth 4-5 feet, dive by.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
surprise, everybody.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 220. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Surprise, everybody.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Oh, the Victor heard me. course, we missed the Sverdlov. Back below the layer.
250 feet, dive by.
Okay, so it looks like everybody has started speeding up now. We should be close enough to catch up with every
Con, torpedo room,
thing.
tube 1 ready.
As long as I get these merchants, everything else is A-okay.
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive by. Make depth 45 feet, dive by.
Well, as soon as I pop up above that layer, that Moskva is going to see me super hard. RBU 6000, so I am almost in range of those rocket-propelled anti-sub bombs. Yeah, Nguema is only 15 knots, so these torpedoes should not have an issue damaging. Well, he's definitely in range, and definitely able to pick me up.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Passing 100 feet.
I did not. That was the wrong mouse button. And back below the layer. I don't know if this Moskva is going to keep turning a circle. Yeah, it is. Crap.
Passing 200 feet.
Ah. Okay, where's that heading? Well, we're definitely going to be damaging two Nguemas.
Con, torpedo room, tube
Oh, that
3
was
ready.
actually... that was closer than I thought it would be. I'm gonna lose a wire on something. Well, I think I can cut the wire on this one.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 218.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Well, damaged. Okay, slideshow. Not this again. This is a very bad time for this.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Also, why is this Moskva just spinning in circles? The slideshow. Why are you doing this? I don't like it. This is very bad timing.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Good. Cut this one. Cut this one. Thank you. Gosh.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Well, that should damage the hell out of this Moskva.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Well, that's not going to go well. And time to go fast.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Shoot 2-4.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 185.
Passing 300 feet.
Why are you still turning in a circle?
Con, passing 400 feet.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 170.
Am I damaged? No, I am not. That's good. I've got 2 Mguimas that I need to hunt down, though. And here comes a Riga.
Con,
fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 178.
Yes, turn in.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Benefit of having the torpedo being faster than the warship. Although not much faster.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 201.
Well, that didn't kill it, but we are much, 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 much closer now.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Make turns for 25 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh man, we are so fucking lucky right now.
Con sonar,
Okay.
lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 200.
This
Contact
will be
faded.
the last torpedo. Right?
Con sonar,
Good.
lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 238. Contact breaking up.
I'm low on ordnance.
Con sonar, lost contact. Come right to 294. Helm aye.
Well, I mean, I can still chase after these guys once this Riga goes down.
Con, helm, steady course. Make turns for 5 knots.
I
Maneuvering
cannot launch yet. Barely picking me up. Of course, he's slowing down. Right?
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 179. Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Oh yeah, he can definitely hear me.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Come left to 191. Helm aye.
Doppler effect. Or maybe not.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 068. Contact is in the baffles.
He just needs to turn around and make a fucking face plant at me. Should be coming out of the baffles any second now.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 077. Con sonar, switching to passive search. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye. Come left to 182. Helm aye.
Well, this Riga doesn't seem like he's going to be doing anything.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Hello, Moskva. Bye, Moskva. He was a bad Moskva. I wonder if those two Mguimas are able to travel their 15-knot top speed.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Well, I'm glad we haven't
Sonar
had
lost
too much of an
contact.
issue with helicopters.
02. Last bearing 172. Contact faded. Cons. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 20 knots.
Very surprisingly, no damage.
Come right to 221. Helm aye.
Now we gotta catch up.
Con helm. Steady course.
Yeah, where the hell's that Victor? So far, it's just the Riga.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
We've got to catch up to those Mguimas. I mean, it's not definitely not a problem. 15 knots is their top speed. So, yeah. I wonder why the time compression stopped. Oh well.
Come left to 172. Helm aye.
Well, no clue what the Riga is doing.
Come right to 206. Helm aye.
9 knots.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6. Bearing 143. Back emergency. Maneuvering aye.
And since we're right up beside this Mguima, we'll just go ahead and launch a good old torpedo.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Maybe going this slower speed will help us get the solution on this Sierra 6 as well. That would be swell. Yep, he has no idea.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Well, that was a good little solution there. He's turning suddenly, but they've got no sonar.
Lost contact. Sierra 5. Last bearing 272. Contact breaking up. Come left to 1. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And this Mguima is also doing 9 knots.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
Yeah, we're having a much better time with this since we got rid of the Moskva. Also, that means fewer helicopters to deal with. Those things are a pain in the ass.
Torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Still taking a good while to catch up.
20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
That's what happens when they run. There was one more Anguima, right? Yes.
Come left to 162. Helm aye.
Close in, fire a Mark 37. Time acceleration stopped again. I don't like it when...
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Well, hello, helicopter. Shit.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
All the way over here, huh?
Come left to 075. Helm aye.
So what's the helicopter gonna do now? Well, that torpedo has landed, or is staying right at my depth. That was a good guess. And before it actually picks me up.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
But I think I'm
left to
okay.
067. Helm aye. Con sonar lost contact.
There goes another one.
06, last bearing 091. Make turns for 25 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let's see if we can catch up to this last Mguima. I don't know what he's going to do when he hits the coast.
Come right to 114. Helm aye.
Water is a little shallower over here.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 25 knots.
Definitely need to keep an eye on that depth. I don't need to be plowing into the sand at 25 knots. It's going to lead to a bad day. I'm watching you. Alright, this is a good spot.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive up.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 7 bearing 128. Come right to 142. Helm aye. Make turns. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Well, if we're going to cavitate, we might as well go full speed cavitation.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive by.
Not what I wanted to do.
Raise the radar mast.
I mean, if I'm doing this, I might as well do this.
Lower the radar mast.
30,000 yards away.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Master, 7, last bearing, 1. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 2-5 knots. Come right to 1-4-5, helm aye.
I mean, nobody but the helicopter is going to be able to get to me. Well, these are the last 2 Mark 16s I have. Long episode.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con, knuckle formed.
Damn helicopter. I wonder if he'd be able to... Oh, that... I did take a little bit of damage from that. Alright. Are we done with the helicopter for the time being? I've had torpedoes and bombs dropped on me.
Helm aye.
The Moskva has been sunk,
Con, helm,
so
steady course.
I'm guessing the helicopter is all out of
Passing 100
ordnance.
feet. Con, less than 50 feet.
Shit. Let's abandon ship and see what happens. Well, we got a medal. Secretary of the Navy expresses his heartfelt congratulations and takes great pleasure in awarding the Silver Star Medal to Commander Battlegroup Gamer, Commanding Officer USS Seahorse SSN 669, for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action against enemies of the United States of America on 14 December 1968. So, did we get this? NATO admits loss of nuclear sub. A NATO spokesman has confirmed Soviet claims that a U.S. nuclear attack submarine has been lost in action. Although details are uncertain, sources close to the Pentagon say loss of life was minimal. Most members of the crew have been safely recovered and are already ashore thanks to a determined rescue effort. So did we pass the... Did we get it? Is that a successful mission? I don't know. And yeah, we'll go with the Sturgeon again. And we are now in command of the USS Bluefish, SSN 675. This is the first time we've had to replace a boat in this campaign. Yes, we got it. Norway defended. Trondheim, Norway. A massive coordinated sea-based landing has been repelled. A NATO spokesman says that a combination of hard fighting by defending troops and prior significant weakening of the invasion force by NATO naval units contributed to averting disaster and defeat. And for the next episode, NavOps has reason to believe that an enemy Cresta-class cruiser will sail from Murmansk within 72 hours and attempt a breakout into the North Atlantic through the Denmark Strait. This cruiser is armed with long-range cruise missiles and could wreak havoc on vital NATO supply convoys. As bad weather prevents airstrikes, you are ordered to intercept and destroy this task force. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be the next episode because we are now at 50 minutes for the episode. So this is a really good time to go ahead and see what's happening in Europe. Norway has been freed. War correspondents in Norway sends pictures of cheering crowds as the NATO offensive drives the invading Warsaw Pact forces out. Scenes reminiscent of the Allied liberations of World War II brings hope for Europe as the war rages on in other areas. 36 hours! that's going to be them. They're going to be heading towards the Denmark Strait. Alright, so we are saving and quitting it. They'll probably turn south. At least I hope so. But yeah, this is where we save and quit and end the episode. Thank you very much for watching, by the way. Feel free to leave a comment. Feedback is always appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw, and subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.